sentiments. You know, is our leader already had a very strong alliance with you guys, which you even made clear in one of your viral clip where you assured the enemies of our freedom that they can go into the lagoon and die. And I will also support that. I say they can go with a rope in case the river is not deep enough. They can hang it, find a tree near the river, and they use the tree, and hang themselves. So you made it clear already that even Mazin Namdi Khan, when he was here, had an alliance, a meeting with you guys. So we are in this together. The Fulani thought they've succeeded when they went after Chief Sunday Igboho and our leader almost simultaneously, but the one there, they should be scared of the second coming. Succeeded when they went. Of course, the second coming, I know the second coming of Chief Sunday Igboho, the Oduduwas, the spirit of the Oduduwas is going to be something else. And of course, the Biafras are here. The zoo cannot escape this year. This year they cannot escape it. They cannot escape it. Is something that is a done deal. So we already in it. There's no going back. We cannot go back now, and we just want to thank you and also encourage you to continue to push the Oduduwas to be part of what we are doing. It will be lovely that all of us will join a Twitter space hosted by an Oduduwa media warrior. So we also go there to, get some knowledge and all that. So we're all working together. We'll be taking them on ground, and then we'll be taking them here. 1967 to 70, they had the media, they controlled everything. Today, the social media is even more stronger than the mainstream media. So this period is going to be different. The fight is going to be different. Even the guerrilla warfare, like you said, will be fought here too. So we're all going home. We're all going home. Very soon, we're going to play them a music. That in our place, a music we call Surugede. It's not a music for everybody. Surugede is the dance of the spirit. They are about to dance a dance that they will just be dancing and they don't understand the music. So thank you so much. I'll stop here. Really excited by you coming off on Clinton Media. So thank you, Fanny. Thank you, Marcus. God bless.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
And please, we should try as much as possible to maintain unity. We have a lot of speakers here, and we want anybody that has, even if you're a Nigerian, you have a valid question to ask. Don't come here to ask us about election, because we are not discussing election. If you have a valid point why Nigeria will be disintegrated this year, this month that is coming, you ask us questions. You don't ask us to be questions about Buhari and the Tinubu and the Atiku and the Obi. You ask us questions, we will take the mic.
No problem. I'll do so, my sister. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Sorry, Ifeanyi, please, let me just, our brother Koiki, please, in case you want to respond to anyone that spoke, please just raise your hand so that we can know that you want to respond to that.
No problem. I will do so.
Yeah.
No, we're on. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, we're streaming the. No. No. I'm streaming now. Our town Biafra a lot of Twitter.
Good morning from here.
Everyone, God bless everyone. Yeah, Lori space, Lori Twitter space. Yeah.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence and knowledge and wisdom. We appreciate your concern and the alliance.
Thank you so much, those of you that have joined. That is the Twitter space between us and the Biafra that is going on.
It's not an Igbo movement. It's not just an Igbo movement. It's everyone within the Biafra territory. There's Cross River, there's Calabar, there's Akwa. It's not just Igbo. So that I know every time the reason why everybody's focused on Igbo is because now they make noise pass. We might be leading, no problem, but we're actually fighting for everyone. Please, Biafra is not just for Igbo. Then, secondly, concerning the misinformation
being passed across, you know, the divide and conquer that the Fulanese have pushed on us. It has broken down, it has weakened very well. Brother Ifai was in a space yesterday when a Fulani man from Arab broke down and spat out what they have in mind against us, against everybody that they want to conquer everybody. It was on a recorded space. And, you know, Chinemerin wanted to reply. I told them, no, let him finish. Let him speak. This man kept on talking for about 5 minutes straight. Your lands are our lands. If I'm coming with my cattle and you don't let me, you know, drink my cattle drink water, I'm going to fight you. For about 5 minutes on a recorded space, I put the space on the jumbotron. I also edited it. I also cut the recorded space. Later on, when I'm freer, I will upload the video. You know. So this shows and what triggered him was an Oduduwa brother from the United States. The boy hammered a lot of questions, a lot of things. Why, you know, he said a lot of things. And this is a boy that hasn't been to Nigeria for a very long time. He was born in the United States, or probably came here when he was young. And the Fulani man got triggered and started, you know, that pride, that power that they have, that they are going to colonize, that Africa belongs to them. This man opened his mouth to say the Africa belongs to Fulanese. This man opened his mouth. This is the first time I'm seeing a Fulani man speak the truth. That other boy, America Black, that Fulani boy also, that one was just beating about the bush. He will say lies. Now he will talk truth, you know, half truth, half lie, half truth, half lie. This other Fulani man, the one from Arab, opened his mouth and said it how we know who they are and how they've been hiding, using Hausa names to cover themselves. If they commit crime, they'll cover themselves with Hausa. Oh, it's Hausa Fulani that committed the crime. No, it's the Fulanese. You know, I just thank God that he opened his mouth to speak what he has in his mind. And, you know, we listened. And he exited from the group. Probably he thought that he knew that he made a mistake. He left the group. You know. So sometimes, Brother Ifeanyi, I know sometimes it may seem as if some people are asking stupid questions. This is part of to me, it's my opinion, you know. I accept any question, no matter how stupid it may sound. The truth will come out. Just give them chance to talk. Especially the enemy. Let them ask their stupid question. Before you know, they'll speak that thing out of their mouths. Just by listening. Just by listening. God bless you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
I want to tell you, Ifeanyi, I'm getting attacks and they're trying to take me off. But as long as if they take me out, just continue as you know, as we are doing now. Okay, so just to let you know. Thank you.
It's okay. I believe that it will not happen. If it happens, we will be here again. I want to thank my brother for this thought. We've gone beyond what that Fulani guy before now. Our leader has reviewed all those secrets. It's just a confirmation of what they have. Because he was asked, how can you use your business to destroy another person's business? Like YORUBA, you did what they do their business. Legitimately, they come to your land or that land. He said that the Fulani man don't need to come and buy land. And the Fulani man don't just need 1 acre of land. What is he going to do with that acre of land? That when he come with his cattle, he's the Fulani man. That when he come with his cattle, that what they need is like 100 acres of land. And if you refuse to give it to them, they will kill you. And there's nothing you will do. That's what he said. That's why I love our alliance with the YORUBA, with the Oduduwa. And the little girls that is waking up, that have woken up, not that they are waking, they have woken up. So thank you, my people. I just want us to be very strong.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm still here. I'm multitasking. Remember, like I said, we are I'm with you with my AirPod plugged in, and one system is running this program while the other system is running the other program. Now, what we they give them? Yes, you're quite right. I'm sure a lot of you must have come across that video that is currently trending on the social media where this imam or the sheikh was calling Peter Obi infidel. He's not just calling Peter Obi an infidel. He's actually calling every single one of us an infidel. He even said that it does not matter how corrupt, how corrupt the what's it called, the Muslim is. Yes, yeah. So it doesn't matter how corrupt they still prefer to have them than the infidel. And I was actually doing a program around it yesterday on my late night broadcast. You're right, we must always make sure we separate them as much as we have, but it's just a shame that our own immediate people, whether the Biafra politicians or the Yoruba politician. I was running a program yesterday. There's a guy called Alan Cumming, and I want everybody to do, when I do my program, I always tell people you must have pen and paper, because we cannot just sit down here and when people are talking, we want to make sure we take a note, and we can always go back and reference it and also use that as part of our tweet, which is the most powerful way to communicate. Alan Cumming is a Scottish actor. He was given an OBE in 2009. I can confirm to you now, he has actually returned it after 14 years. And you know why? Because of the crime against humanity. Not just humanity, but crime against the indigenous people across the world that the Queen actually was involved. I want us to, especially the Biafra media, because sometimes, we all look at different angle when we are doing our programs. This is another one I want you to push out there. I was able to do a full program on it yesterday. Alan Cumming is an actor and a US that also does something like all these programs that he do, that he holds a traitor host and back. OBE, over toxicity of empire. And I went as far as explaining the meaning of toxicity. Nigeria, as it is right now, is exactly what it is. It's a different kind of chemical substance where people were matched together, like Dr. Ugo said, and then eventually. So if somebody like this, that is not even a Biafra man, is not a Yoruba man or a Shekiri man, but he believes that part of the crime, and I just want to look at exactly how it says there, and it's on the BBC UK website. Comey said that 14 years later, it is the death of Queen Elizabeth II and ensuring conversation about the role of monarchy, and especially the way the British Empire profited at the expense and the death of indigenous people across the world, really opened his eyes. And I mean, these are very powerful things that if somebody like him has conscience, because not everybody has conscious mind. We have a lot of people, because of peanuts, now they think that they have arrived. Somebody like Reno Mokere that is here in Manchester, after eating so much money from Jonathan, like Fani Kayode, the two-faced man, Bele Chop, anywhere money day, like Dino Malai, like Dele Momodu. Dele Momodu, each time I played the interview, the Kanu Mazi was just trying to respect him. I don't know why he didn't even wash him down. But he was giving a respect during that interview. And I'm sure you all remember that bit that he was saying, he doesn't know how African people think. He's talking, Dele Momodu studied Yoruba at University of Ife. He's well read. But today, he wants to go and bring in this Fulajanic article supporting him. So what I'm just trying to say to our people is, let us continue this campaign. Yes, people are still, people are still getting. Nigerians should even be more upset, not just because we want to break it. I mean, there's no fuel scarcity. The Naira note has been changed, and people don't even know what is going on. The capital poverty of the world. So that alone should be anger around Nigerians. But when we have people like, my brother, I keep saying he's my brother, but nobody's going to vote for him. Omoyele Sowore, that should be pushing their energy towards the breakup of Nigeria. They are still hoping that they one day, bring Nigeria down, with elections. So let me just allow, the mic to return back. But thank you so much once again for the privilege. And like I said, we are streaming these on all our platforms, and I can tell you that there are more people glued listening, and this is exactly how it should be in 21st century.
That there are more people glued listening, and this is exactly how it should be in the 21st century. Thank you so much, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We love your comments. And I will allow our Odudua brother to speak then. I will give you, I see somebody here, and this is Shara. I think this is the Fulani guy that we speak with yesterday. We will know what you come here to do now, whether you have a question or whether you want to tell us something. And but before then, Falana, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing?
You're welcome. You're welcome here.
Thanks for the privilege given to me, my brothers and my sisters. I'm very happy for this moment. Actually, I don't have much to say. I just want to advise my Yoruba brothers, because I've been hearing and reading so much online these days on social media. Because the way, let me just play this way. The way our Yoruba politicians used to tell that the Igbos are our problem. The Igbos are our problem. You don't do things with Igbo. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah. I said I've been going through the social media, reading a lot, because I've been listening to what some of them have been saying, that we shouldn't relate with the IPOB, we should do things with the Igbo, which I'm very upset with that. Please let me know if you can hear me.
You keep going off and on, and then you come back.
Yeah, it's the network. It's the network. I just hope you can hear me right now. Yeah, thank you. So, as I was saying, I'm just going to advise my Yoruba brothers that we shouldn't listen to those people that utter such statements, because our politicians are trying to disburse some Yoruba like us into the internet, into social medias, just to encourage us that the Igbo are our problem. Meanwhile, the Igbo are not our problem. Everybody is just fighting for his own cause. The IPOB are fighting for their country, while we Yorubas are fighting for ours. The Igbos are our ally, which I understand and have, which up to my own understanding, to my little knowledge, I didn't see Igbo as our problem. So our Yoruba brothers shouldn't get carried away with what the politicians are telling us, that we shouldn't relate with the Igbos. So I don't see things wrong with that. Actually, I've been following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before he was arrested, and I used to listen to all his broadcasts. So I'm going to advise my Yoruba brothers not to listen to your statement. That's what I'm gonna say. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I want to also recognize the presence of one of our mothers, our sister, our daughter, a lovely sister, for that matter, and she's there. Please keep up your mic when the time comes to speak. I've been expecting you on this case. Thank you. You're welcome. And having said that, this Sarah, please can you unmute yourself? Please, a newborn and a good man. Let's give him
But you want me to speak, or what is it?
Yes, go ahead.
First and foremost, I do not originally live in northern Nigeria. As a matter of fact, I actually live in the Sudan. So I am Fulani, but my ultimate sorry about that. So ultimately, inside another space, I was talking about the Fulani, their cultural customs, what they are, and their origins. But there was a lot of disagreement in the other previous space. But if you want me to revitalize that, I will be more than happy to talk about that. I said before, we are a pastoralist people. We do not believe in border, which is why we live from Senegal all the way to Bilad Sudan, which is called Sudan. Because for the matter of fact, that is just how we are. You said, I heard another brother say that Fulani, they have to stay in 1 acre land. It is impossible. If my animal is giving birth to another 200 animals, it will go to another 10 acre of land, if not 100. So this is what I'm dealing with. Of course, the West says climate change, but of course I have to migrate. And the problem is that you say I have river, that river. That's not how it works. You have seasons, you have a whole lot of things. I migrate with my animal.
Let me tell you, Sarah, do you have a question for us?
But I do have a question, as a matter of fact. Okay, don't worry. Sorry, I make a big mistake. My ultimate question here for the space is that what is your strategy against the Fulani people when it comes to the country of Nigeria, based on the fact that you want to create Biafra? I want you to answer that.
Thank you. And about that question, do you have any answer for Fulani guy in army?
I think Koki is out. So let me just say one thing to this Sahara. Please, there's something I want you to understand. There's a saying we say that wherever a Fulani enters, it becomes a desert. We are not wanderers. We are not cattle rearers. You cannot come to our land and tell us that you have to, there's nothing like a border. Well, I cannot come to your own land and say, I come there that there's no border. I don't come to take yours, and you cannot come to take mine. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if you come to Biafra land and you do what you do, we are going to show you, we are going to swallow you. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. You exactly. All right? So if you are here in our space to think you can come and say that you're rubbish, that you go to somebody's else land and you take it and you say that that a cattle is more, you have the you respect and value an animal more than a human being, then we will show you in Japan what we do with animals and your kind of animal, because you are an animal. So let me tell you, wherever you tell your brothers and tell your sisters or wherever they are, or with your cattle, when you come into Biafra land, we're going to swallow you. All right? That's what we promise you. So if you're people to talk, speak whatever you want, that's it.
All right. Thank you very much, Amatis. Can I just reply, Mr. Sarah? Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
In 1 minute.
Okay, go ahead.
The question he asked,
Yes.
not a question that we're going to answer him. If you
All
want
right.
to know the strategy, we want to come back to the study.
I didn't bother myself answering that nonsense question, so I just put it to him that if he comes to Biafra land, it's going to be swallowed.
Can I just?
Go ahead. Keep on.
Hello. Hello, can I speak?
Hello?
Newborn, go ahead. Newborn, go ahead. You have 2 minutes.
All right, thank you. I want to thank Koiki Media, the host and the co-host, and everybody on this space. Here, hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
very good. Good man, we can
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm thanking everybody for this. Can you hear me? And then also to this.
Newborn, hold on. Newborn, hold on, somebody. Good man, go ahead.
I think it's good. Good man keeps on muting himself.
Allow him to speak. Allow him. He's speaking already. My newborn went left before, but he's back. Good man, continue.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. What I'm saying is, this idiot that came here now said we don't have the right. We don't do that. That is the last word he said. He said he had that we want to create a state away from Nigeria, a country, Biafra. He said we don't do that. You can see how the impetus these people have when they are talking about another person's issues that concern our life. They are telling us how what we can do and what we cannot do. See how the impetus these people have. But one thing he has to understand that we are made up. Our minds are on the goal. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. Let him come to our land. I thank God that they understand that we are not joking. What our Duduwa brothers, he is, by the way, is not important. What our Duduwa brothers should understand and what our brethren all over Nigeria, the ones that have brains, because once you are a Nigerian, you are not an intellect. You are not an intellectual. It is a complete opposite. You cannot be a Nigerian and be an intellectual. So I'm talking to those who are intellectuals to understand that Igbos have never conquered any nation, any other ethnic group in Nigeria. They have been in their land, and if they happen to move away from their land to any other place, they pay for every piece of land they acquire. They do not take people's properties without paying for everything they want to buy. They pay complete. So we have been very peaceful in Nigeria. We have always respected other people. But today, these aliens are disrespecting us. They want to kill us and take over our space. And that is not going to happen. What Emeka said about the Fulani that was on the space, who called himself American Black or whatever, yesterday, I was there. The guy said that they are taking over the whole South. They are taking over the South. You can see the impetus these people have. Now, one of them again has infiltrated this place to come and say, hey, their idiocy that will not stand because we have risen up and we will never go back. Taking over the South, how will you do that? How will you do that? Man, I'm so fed up, man. I'll just come back later. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we are getting a lot of attacks, so they're trying to take us out, but we are here. Okay. Please, I think Biafra writers, are you still with us or not with us? Biafra writers.
I'm here, hold on.
Oh, okay. Let's listen to Newborn because he was to talk after Goodman. So unmute yourself, Newborn, while we wait for Ifani because it seems they've kicked him out.
All right. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to every listener of this space. You see, are you listening? Like, are you hearing me out?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
All right, there's no problem. I want you people to understand one simple logic. And this simple logic is just not a logic that you paint around or a logic that you try to compare. You understand? It's a logic that stands. These men that you call Fulanis, I will tell you with my face down, with my face right before the sun, that these people have nothing to offer. They make empty threats. I have been with them and I know who they are. Okay? It's so unfortunate that I did not talk to that man before Twitter kicked me out. The only language these people understand is face to face, fire for fire. And when they see that you don't take their word serious, and when they see that you face them down with any strategy they bring, they run away in distance. So I don't just want you guys to be in panic, or I don't just want you guys to see that person as a relevant person. I just want you guys to see him as something that does not make sense. Okay? He is just making a kind of empty threats. If him see he get what he take, then make him come war front. You understand? We've been there before, we know what it takes. This time around, he shoot aside. TVC, I buy at auto. It is not something that we are not begging anybody not to come, let them come. We are waiting for them. They felt that they can just invade people's land and do anything they want to do with the military backing and all the rest. Tell them that come February, if they felt that the election will, let them go. Okay? This time, it is shoot aside. That's all I have to say right now. Thank you very much. And for those brothers, please. For those brothers, I would like to inform them to be resolute. I would like to inform them to stand on the ground. I would like to inform them to be clever. I would like to inform them to be smart. Because this time around, when you are being conquered by these people, you are being enslaved forever. So you need to stand on your ground and pronounce what you want and pronounce how your kingdom and how your landmark should be like. So nobody should be in fear. Okay? God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That's all. Hold on a minute. Biafra writer. You can tell, because I could see that Twitter wanted to kick me out. That was why I responded to him immediately, telling him what or where Biafrans stand. Because we don't take bullshit like every other person. So I gave it to him the way he didn't like it. And now he ran away with his tails under him. Okay, so please, thank you, newborn, and welcome back, Ifani. It seems they kicked you out. So please, I think Biafra Writers is ready to talk now. So after him, then you can take over. Thank you.
All right, thank you, yesterday that we held a series of space programs, I think they kicked us out. So, and that program was really very important. That is why we wanted to make sure that we hosted it. But unfortunately, they scattered everything. I think they succeeded. But by the special grace of God, they are not going to succeed next time. Because they understand the kind of information, the kind of message that we wanted to pass out there, the kind of messages we wanted to send to those people. But unfortunately, it didn't happen the way we wanted. Then, I was listening to this man, that a Fulani man from, I don't know where he said he's from, or he came from. How I wish he's still here.
No, he came from Sahel. He came from Sahel. So don't worry about it.
So imagine, there is nobody that will listen to that man that will not be boiling inside. Like I feel I can strangle someone. Imagine telling us that Fulani cannot stay in a hectare of land or whatever he said, or that they can. I don't know. I don't even remember how he said that. But at the detriment of whose lives? So if Fulani they are not comfortable in the place they are staying or something, the way they are living, they should just go and kill people, indigenous people, and occupy their lands by force because they own this world. No, that's not going to happen. And they don't know that we mean business this time. This time when we say we just understand, when we say move. Because this is a matter of life and death. Because I know that if you come to attack me, if you come to kill me, if I don't kill you, you are going to kill me after all. So why would I leave you? So that is it. We will fight in self-defense. We will be waiting for them to come and do what they have everything. They have all their Islamic states. They have all their Islamic agencies or whatever. They have all their guns and bullets or whatever. But we have God. That is the only thing. The only thing we can boast of. We have God. We have God, and God is on our side. So anything they do, anyhow they plan it, anywhere they plan it, we are going to win them. We are going to win. They cannot win us. They cannot win us. So, my brothers and sisters, I would like to encourage every one of us here. Let us remain resolute. Let us continue this fight. Let us make sure that this election they are talking about never hold in our land. Can never hold in our land because we have suffered enough. We have died. Our people have died. Those of them that have collected whatever they collected and began to speak from the both sides of their mouth, they don't have integrity. They are doing those things at the detriment of people that have died for this cause. Yes, anytime you want to give up or you want to sell out your fellow, your brother or your sister, just remember that people have died. It could be you tomorrow. And anybody that dies for Nigeria dies for nothing. Because Nigeria, even those people that there is nobody. Nobody is a patriotic Nigerian. Nobody is any country that does not have patriots, can never stand or grow. So they are just passing Nigeria. They know that nobody is a patriotic Nigerian. If you die for Nigeria, if you serve Nigeria, you serve in vain. If you fight for Nigeria, you die. You die in vain because nobody will remember you. Just remember all the people that have fought for Nigeria all along. How are they remembered today? Nigerian certificate that you have, what are you doing with it? All the soldiers that are fighting Boko Haram in the bush or whatever, that are going fighting our men that they have died. What are they doing to their wives and children? Which honor are they giving them? Are they even remembering that they died? Or just like they bury soldiers in shallow graves? What is the honor? What is the honor to be a Nigerian? What is the honor to die for Nigeria? That somebody will come and say, Nigeria will work again, will build a better nation. Which nation are you talking about? Nigeria is not a nation. So please, we don't have to be dictated by all these side talks and threats from inconsequential human beings that are uncircumcised from the Sahel. They are nothing. They cannot do anything. They don't have what it takes to stop us. They don't. Even the world knows that we are equal to the task. One we got is majority. So, and on the other parts, I was listening when our brother Koiki was speaking. He was trying to encourage our Yoruba brethren and some of our Biafra brethren to, stop the divide and rule and the hate speeches against each other. Of course, I want to also make sure you hate Yoruba people. Yes, once you call it a Nigeria, you must be addicted or subjugated to that thing they call divide and rule tactics. Now let me tell you something. If you change from Oduduwa Republic now and say you want to start an election in Nigeria, like you want to start again being part of Nigerian politics, you will still speak against the Igbo because why? That is how Nigeria is made. Nigeria is not made to unite the people. Nigeria is made for selfish gains of individuals or group of individuals or something. So when you hear reasonable Yoruba people speak, you see how they love Igbo people. I've been to many places in Yoruba land. I've been to Osun State. I've been to Ibadan. I've been to Lagos. I've been to many places, and you will see that it's the only place that Yoruba people or Igbo people may be having this kind of disagreement or argument or whatever is in Lagos. All these things are start and end in Lagos. When you go to Ibadan people don't know who is Omoigbo. Also, people don't know who is Omoigbo. It's only in Lagos. And what are they dragging in Lagos? Because some foolish Igbo people believe that Lagos is no man's land, which is I call it stupidity. You come to somebody's land, you build a house, you cover canals, you cover different things, and you stay there, you walk there, you end there. You say it's no man's land. Now your papa house. So I don't believe that our brethren hate us. The only thing is divide and rule tactics of the British, of the Nigerian people. It is not only between the Yoruba people and the Igbo people. It's all over the whole southern Nigeria. And when you go to, when you come to Biafra land or Igbo land, there's a whole. You see that we are still divided. We still divided according to our clans. Just imagine somebody from River State or Igbo Osha that is an Igbo man that is speaking Igbo, bearing Igbo name, that is community, everything, his ancestral homes, everything about him is Igbo. And he's telling you that he's not Igbo, that he's Igbo man. Then who is Igbo man? Where is Igbo from? So, and you mentioned somebody from Ibibo. Ibibo is also Igbo. And when you get there, you see that this Ibibo we are talking about, they are just our cousins. All of us, they are Igbo in the whole Eastern region. But they have succeeded in using this divide and rule tactics. And you see an Ijo man hating an Igbo man so much with passion that they say that you want to, whenever you talk about Biafra, they say they want to fight for Niger Delta. And the same thing runs there. Whenever we want to do something tangible, they will go there and find one of those politicians and and they give them money, empower them with money, and tell them they know the kind of people they will use that money to buy, to be speaking nonsense, talking nonsense against their people. That is what is playing out here. It's not like we hate ourselves. I even have Yoruba friends more than I do to my Igbo friends. The same way a Yoruba man will betray you is the same way an Igbo man will betray you. Anybody that betrayal runs in his or her blood, betrayal runs there. It doesn't matter whether the person is Hausa. It doesn't matter whether the person is Igbo. It doesn't matter whether the person is Fulani. Once you have that betrayal in your blood, it runs there. It doesn't clean unless there is something magical or something a ritual that can cleanse you out of it. But
thank you. Not hold your tongue there.
All right.
Okay. What I also want to say, to add to what Biafra has said, is that some of these our brothers who are in the South and are calling themselves Rumibo, when you are Umibo, and then you call yourself weak, when you are weak, all this nonsense got to stop, because you are not helping yourselves. And the Fulanis will not come to your help when the Fulanis come to kill you. It's always the Igbos that will still come to you, because we know we are your brethren. So all this nonsense got to stop. Anyways, Ifani, please, I want to remove some of our those who have spoken so that you can take over. Please, if anyone speak, you take the person out, and then the person can request for mic again after. So we're going to take out. Yeah.
Please, I want to say something. Sorry, please. I want to say something.
Who is it? Who is saying this? Who wants to speak?
That's Newborn.
Okay. Newborn.
I would like every one of us to share this space link on our profile, please. Share this space link on our profile. Share it far and wide so that we'll have more audience listening to this space link, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Newborn. God bless you.
Everybody share, please.
Okay. Ifani, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do now is we'll be doing it so that it will reach everybody. Everybody will go to speak. I want to do it one Biafran person and one Oduduwa person. One Biafran person, one Oduduwa person. Then if you have a middle Beltan, as they call them here, if you identify yourself, we'll give you the mic, you talk to your people. and we should have people from our brothers also from Amazonia. If you're here, identify with us. We will give you the mic. We also talk to Amazonia. Maybe some of them are here. This place is recorded. Anybody can come in anytime and listen to it. Your message will be delivered. Thank you, as I will call. I think Newborn has spoken when I'm out, right?
Yes, Newborn spoke before, and he spoke again now. So okay. If he wants to speak again, he can request for the mic. But when once anyone who speaks, you take after the person has spoken, you take the person now, and so that we can bring it. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I've been doing. And our brother Paul up, and he will speak now. After you, our brother Omeyeri. Ominira. I'm sorry. Once Paul finish speaking, you pick up the mic, please. Thank you, Ominira. Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I'm glad to be here once again, Mazi, Ifai, and Mopis. You guys are doing a really good job. I see Biafra Writers of Conscience. And thank Mazi Koiki for your wonderful submission. I know you've gone out. I just want to use the opportunity to encourage our people to just tell our people to remain resolute, to remain strong, our Oduduwa brothers. Yesterday, for the good man make a comment and make a statement concerning the guy that this place we went to yesterday. I realized that more Fulani guy in that space, they call him America, like he said that Fulani people are the one that built America. As yesterday, love won't kill me. But what it is though, because this is how the people feel like. If you hear them talk, you will know that there is nothing inside their head. I was supposed to ask the guy, where are you from? Literally. He said his father is from Kano, his mother told him, blah, blah, blah. So I begin to know that it is not only Fulanis in Africa, Fulanis in Nigeria that don't have sense. Fulani all over the world, this is how they are. So my point here straight, without wasting much time, is to encourage our brothers from the south, from the Oduduwa brothers. You guys, those on here present, you hear what these Fulani people say, that they want to conquer the south. And the reasons why they haven't done that is because the resistance of the Biafra people, which were awakening their plans towards the Yoruba territory that makes Sunday Adeyemo rise up. If not, let's assume that Sunday Adeyemo did not wake up to match these people there. What do you think would have happened? Because they keep saying, oh, it's the Igbo that is the problem. Igbo has always been the problem because Igbo don't want you to conquer them because they cannot conquer you. That's why Igbo has the problem. If people say, just keep quiet. Look at Kwara. I want people to remember our Oduduwa brothers. People should remember Kwara State. Today, Laurie now is Oba. Now they are calling him. I don't know how they call him. He's submitting to Sultan of Sokoto. This is our Oduduwa people. So we are encouraging all of you. Freedom will be easy for everyone, Oduduwa, Biafra, and Amazonia, if all of us come hands together. As this one is breaking his way, even those they are so-called Indian Niger Delta, being this house as I call them, they say they want to fight. They want their Niger Delta nation. Come hands together. When we go into the ballot box or when we go into the pool, anybody that want to be on their own, it will be very easy for all of us. Both Oduduwa, Amazonia, in this south side, I say they are Niger Delta, whatever, middle belters. If all of us stand up on our feet, look how the Fulani they are united. They say they want to conquer, they want to take everywhere from the south, and that's their mission. And the problem that is still happening, that is happening now, that is because Igbo has been stopping them because their main target was if they conquer the east, they know that all the west is very easy. But now, thank God our people are opening up. I'm encouraging everybody. This is their mission, and that's how it has been right from the beginning. If this guy from America, he says his name is America Black in that space yesterday, make that kind of statement, that's been, these people are all over the world because they cannot even talk anything. At the end of the day, I was supposed to ask, what is the importance of this space? We came in because the way they titled it, the problem between, how was it titled? Fulani. They said Fulani and Biafra. How would they unite Fulani and Biafra? But what they were saying was very different from that title. That's why I was supposed to ask them, so what is the importance of this? When I hear people from America speaking very local, that even someone in Nigeria that don't even have sense more than those people. You said the way they talk. I was supposed to ask, what's the importance of this space? Because as if when we came here to learn, to hear information, and to see how we can find solution to it. But at the end of the day, they were just talking right, left, and I just went out of the space, but they were not making anything point. But we need to be resolute. We need to be united, all over, because the South, Ahmed Bello said, is a what? It's a conquered territory. I read that thing for them yesterday. The Fulani people in America. This is the conquered territory. So this thing, confirming with all this guy, this Sahara that spoke here now, confirming what they said, because this thing, you see that all over Africa, they are all united. So it is only we, the South, that don't want to unite and get back our territory and our glory. We must unite as well to margin. I need the mic from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother, and my friend Adam, for that wonderful submission. We are here, and our senses are coming back. My brother from the Dudua side, please unmute yourself and speak to us.
Top of the morning to you all. I greet everyone. I'm Ominira Yemi, which means freedom fits me. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
We are hearing you. Okay.
Yeah. So before I go into what I want to say, I won't take more time. According to what my brother just said now, that how can they unite Fulani and Biafra? He should have asked them question that how can they mix oil and water to dilute to the fullest? That's the question for them too. Then secondly, to that man from Sahel that made the question, actually I would have advised that the answer should have been a little bit diplomat, because the place where he got it wrong was that he asked that why do you want a space and what is the plan? That question to me is incoherent, because when you talk about space, when you have your own space, at least you too, I would have asked him that, can you leave your own space for me? That's a question. Can he leave his own fatherland, the one he inherited from his forefathers? Can he leave that place for me? And when the space is created, let us see who will pass his or her own boundary to encroach into another man's land and say you want to claim it. That is left. Then to my own talk now is about the method that the Westerners used for us, divide and rule. And one of the tools that they use for us is that of state creation. That state creation is a tool, divide and rule, because when I see my fellow Yoruba brothers, when they talk to themselves, they say I'm from Oyo Osun. I personally, I don't see them with their own states. Anyone that speaks Yoruba and from Yoruba land is my brother, and that is it from my own side. Then to the next point that I listed, that they say that Igbos, that propaganda, sometimes when you invest more in propaganda, it becomes truth at the end. Because when they talk, the way I do talk to my own Yoruba brothers too, when they come out and say that Igbos are the problem of Yoruba, I do ask them a question that, when you say Igbos are the problem of Yoruba, I ask them that, as an Igbo man being a governor in any executive seat in the whole of Yoruba land, as a Igbo man being a chairman of a local government, that's the question I ask them. Because if an Igbo man has never been a governor or a chairman of a local government in your area, how then will you say an Igbo man is your problem? Likewise, go to my Igbo brothers to that. Have a Yoruba man become a governor in your own side? If the answer is no, then all those statements to me, they are all propaganda. And I do advise that we should feed and protect our people with the right information, so that not us will go astray. When we feed our people with the right information, okay, look at what they said, those Fulani. At least a Fulani man have said it in Lagos that It is their forefather. It is their forefather that owns Lagos. It is their forefathers that owns Lagos before Yoruba people came to Lagos. Look at that statement. It is because of what they have been profited by their fathers and forefathers. So now, the mission now is that if we can feed and protect our people with the right information, everybody will have the genuine information and the genuine history of their place. So nobody will be misinformed. Nobody will be misinformed. So that is my submission. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. God bless you. I want to tell Nairobi. Once Mr. Sen finishes speaking, you unmute yourself and speak to us. I think you're from our side. Can you hear me, Nairobi? I don't know if I pronounce it well.
Yes, please, Nairobi. I'm a Biafran.
You're a Biafran? Okay, speak yourself. What of Romo Miracle? Remo Miracle. Remo, are you from our side?
Go, sorry to interrupt you. Why don't you allow the guy you called to speak? Then other people should be getting ready. Thank you.
No, it's not his turn to speak. I just want to say something before Mr. Sense that is.
I'm Biafra.
Can you say something? Are you from Ojibwa side? Miracle, I'm asking you. Miracle, can you hear me? Mr. Sense, unmute yourself.
Yeah. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. All right. We are about. Hello, someone talking?
Mr. Sense, please unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear you, Mr. Sense. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Fortunately, I think I was in. I was in that program yesterday, with these guys, and I think the people that were there will know how I actually spoke there. Why I countered some of the things. Because the host in that program, I think Dr. Somebody was kind of biased. So I had to correct, what our work as media people is to correct distorted histories. So these guys, we are just promoting unverified histories. They were, to the fact that I remember one of them saying that the starving of 3 million children in Biafra was something that Ojukwu did to attract sympathy. So I had to take them back to history in 1969 when Nigerian Air Force airspace stopped the Red Cross from across the world from bringing aid and food to Biafran children to eat. So the way they have distorted the history, maybe that's what their parents told them. So they have twisted the whole of our history, and they are doing it to have a moral sense to come to us and tell us how to live. I remember the Bauchi state governor granting an interview, national TV, NTA. He said a Fulani man is a Pan-Africanist. He said a Fulani man does not have that the whole of Africa belongs to the Fulani man. He said it. You can go and check after this program. He said it on NTA, on national TV, that the Fulani man will have to come from different parts of Africa, that Nigeria is their converging point, is their point. It's just like where they have their headquarters. So Nigeria is a kind of headquarter. And you heard when that guy said they don't know where border is. Like, they don't care about border. So they just move. And let me just give us a little history. Let me just chip in something that you may not know about the Fulanis. Fulanis are black Arabs. that were casted out many years ago, almost like let me say, almost like a millennium now. They are kind of black Arabs that just what we do in our place. We call them banished people. They are banished black Arabs. So they left and came to the West Africa, where we have today, we have the Mauritania, we have the Senegambia, we have Sudan. So these guys now came to the West Africa. From there, they have been launching attack, and they have increased, intermarried, especially with the Hausas, then conquered them, set up their rulers everywhere politically and all that. And I would have asked that guy a question, asked him a question. Assuming a Fulani man stays in the US, can you carry cattle in US or UK, carry cattle the way you are carrying cattle in Biafra land? You know, because they, when they are there, if they want to go into that business, they do what we call ranching. And so these guys, when they come to West Africa, where they feel they have found resources which they will use to advance their terrorism tendencies, because it was their excesses, it was their recklessness that made their brothers, the Arab wars, to drive them out, and they then came to West Africa to disturb our peace. And for them coming to disturb our peace for these centuries, they are going to meet a madness that they have not seen before. You know, when they come, they talk, they ask you what is your strategy, because these guys have pride. I remember Mazinam the Kano, one of his broadcasts, he almost lost his voice. He was shouting, "This arrogance in you, Biafrans are going to end it." He was shouting at them. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that has the softness of heart. He is a man that was ready to negotiate. But the pride of a Fulani man, we keep pushing him. Until you kill him, he will not give up. Until you kill him, he will not give up. You know, people don't know about Mazi Simon, but he's a man. You know, the Fulanis, they have this, they said they don't forgive. My dear, in Biafra land, we also have some parts where when you meet them, you know that these people from this part of Biafra land, when you meet them, you know that you have met a rock stone. That is where Mazi Simon is coming from. I was telling somebody that just part of that Biafra land can finish them. And so I know what I'm saying. These guys, when you know their history and know what is empowering them, how they have put themselves in government, how they have put themselves everywhere. I'm telling you, Fulani is the money they have made all over the world. They don't even need to be carrying cattle around. But why are they still sponsoring people putting cattle with AK-47? Because they need more land. That is what they are doing. So those that are the elites, they are the one pushing for it. They will always protect them, use the military and what have you. And so that is how the Fulanis have operated. But this year, all this rubbish will end. It will end this year. What I'm saying this year, it is going to end in a matter of weeks, because they are asking of our strategy. Let them come. They will see it. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. You spoke to it.
Okay, thank you so much. I didn't even know that our brother is out. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I don't know who next, but let's say okay. Chinemerem, you go ahead and speak to us. Unmute your mic and speak to us, please. If Chinemerem is not ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Okay, please, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, go ahead.
Okay, good evening from here.
Good evening.
You have spoken well. You people have spoken very, very well. And my greetings to Koiki Media. You're a wonderful man. You're a great man. We're seeing your job. We're seeing your hands, what you're doing. Thank you for coming up. It's not easy to take this back. And we all are behind you. Just as we are behind our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and our leader, our able leader. And again, I want to say this. Please, let us make this thing compulsory. We in Biafra. Let us keep on calling Simon Ekpa. Whenever we want to say Simon, let us add this spokesperson. It means a lot. It means a lot. It means very much a lot. So, this man, this terrorist man, we dealt with him yesterday, and with his brother, American Black. Because of how we dealt with them yesterday, that is why they opened their mouth and start ranting, making empty threats. This man that just asked question now, he asked our strategy. February is next month, just few weeks. You will know our strategy. Thank you so much. This is very good stuff.
Thank you, my brother Chile and Melvin, for the wonderful submission. And I would like our brother Nora, please submit yourself and after we just Smart. I'm not saying Smart here again. Smart is out. Okay, after you then Emeka, you will meet yourself. After Nairobi, then Emeka, you will meet yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone here. Basically, most of the people that I just spoke before me had said a lot that I wanted to say. So I really do not want to, come and start repeating everything that they've said. But there's one thing I want to add, and that is our spokesperson, Simon Ekpa. He has always said it. And they use it as a weapon to us, telling us that Igbos are not united, that we are not one. Sometimes I laugh over it, and then I said to myself, these are strategies, it's archaic now. I don't think it's working anymore because up until 2019, when I left the armed forces, it was because of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After listening to a lot of his broadcasts, I had to give myself sense, to leave the armed forces. And I know what I saw. I know things that I went through. 2012, 2013, I was in Sambisa. So there is a lot. There is a lot. It's just that the Fulanis are, let me tell us, they are so empty a brain. These Fulanis, they are so empty a brain. They are just like the cow that they move around. They just take instructions without diluting whatever they are told to do. They just do it. And then when they battle, they tend to feeble out. One of us said here that Fulani, they do not have mind. All you just need to do is follow them head on. And that's exactly what we Biafrans are doing. Okay, so I just want to encourage us to keep our eyes on the ball. Few days to come, few days. I'm just so excited, so much excited. Thank you all. I shared my mic here.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission.
Thank you.
And I want to know, Aros, are you from Oduduwa side? Aros, are you from Oduduwa? Meet yourself. Aros is not here. And I would like our brother Emeka to unmute himself and speak to us. Before then, I want to recognize my brother that is here, Arinze. God bless you, Arinze, for coming. I've been giving you the mic.
All right.
I don't know if it's network or what. And our sister Eunice asked for the mic. We need women also to speak. Thank you, Emeka. Go ahead.
All right. My greetings to the co-hosts, the host, and every listener in the house. Anyway, what I wanted to say was particularly based on what the terrorist said. That he said that he's in Sudan. He lives in Sudan. I want to tell that terrorist that even in Sudan, South Sudan has woken up, because there is a video. He said that they don't have border. South Sudan today has woken up. I saw a video where they were shooting those cows in South Sudan, in a local government. I've forgotten what the local government is called. In South Sudan, they are killing cows like the way we are autopilot.
It's like our brother has
problem with me that is not hearing America. Is he only me?
I can't hear him too.
Is there any other person hearing America? Can you hear America?
No, we can't hear him.
Okay.
He just went off.
Go out and come back, please. Thank you. I think you have to meet yourself. I'll be asking, Arun, are you from Oduduwa side, please? Ariza is out. Okay. Ariza, please unmute yourself.
All right. Greetings, Biafra, all over the world. Am I coming out clear? Because your voice was very faint, so I don't know if I'm coming out clear.
Loud and clear.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I greet everyone here. I see our big brother from the Oduduwa side, and I see all of you here. I welcome all of you. May God bless you all. And I thank you, the host. I thank you, the co-host. I thank you, the speakers and the listeners. May God bless us all. Yes, I'm sorry I'm coming late because of some of the engagements that I've been through all this while. But thank God I'm here. Without wasting much of the time, the topic says Biafra and Oduduwa are here to restore their lost glory. Yes. And if you can remember, just think now and remember something, that unlike before, all the attacks that Biafra received from this Fulani terrorist Nigerian government, sometimes, during the past, during the days of 2014, 2015, 2016, they will always use our brother, our Oduduwa brother, to fight us. And before you know it, they will begin to say, our Oduduwa brothers are our enemy. These people are our enemy. But thanks to God Almighty, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used everything within him and make sure that we are into alliance with our brothers. And since we went into alliance with our Oduduwa brother, you can see now that these people are no longer using our Oduduwa brothers to attack Biafra or to castigate Biafra. They have seen that the unity, the love, and everything is intact. Now, what they do now is they use our own brother. They use Biafrans against Biafrans. Understand? So, for me, we have won this very war because all those ties that they use against us during the war, we have seen them and we have blocked them, and we have made sure that all those angles, we are in control of them. Within our Oduduwa brothers, there is nothing that they can do to bring an enmity between us. Within our Bakassi Peninsula, there is nothing they can do to bring an enmity between us and them. So they now know that they have lost. What they do now is they will come into us. They use all these people that they pregnated their mother, to fight against us. But those people are just a minority. They cannot do anything. So anybody that is afraid of, or anybody that is, you never understand how readiness or how prepared we are for Biafra is it. Just watch and see. Within a matter of time, then everything that they have been expecting, it will play. You understand? So we are not begging anybody and we are not afraid of anything, because what we are fighting for is bigger than everything. Even it's bigger than the life that we are living. Because what I'm fighting for today is not for my own interest, but for the interest of my unborn children. So why should I hide myself? Why should I, be shying away? So I'm
Please,
going
who is
out.
speaking? I can't hear anybody again.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. The American
All right.
Hello, for information, that American idiot is here. Can you please listen?
Good man, hold on.
All right.
Hold on, I will say, continue with your thoughts.
All right. I'm rounding up. I want to.
That's all right, go out and come back. Then we are hearing you, but we're not hearing you.
I want to encourage Biafrans never to panic, that we have won the war. Look at the borders, look at our neighbors. We have won the war. There is nothing our enemies can do. Muhammadu Buhari, the imposter, called us a dot in the circle, but we have proven to him that we are not dot in the circle. So let us see how we are dot in the circle. Let them come and conduct this very election. Then we are going to show them wonders. Thank you very much, my brother, and I have my back from here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My brother. Good man, please meet yourself.
I just want to say something. The American idiot is here. He's the one raising his hand. The one that
you can hear me. Unmute yourself and talk to me, please. I can't hear anyone.
Therefore, like as I say, go out and come back. Your network is having issue. Every other person is hearing you. We are hearing you. But it's like you're not hearing us. It's the network. Go out, come back, request for the mic. The mic will be given to you. I want to thank you, my brother Ari. I want to thank everyone that is on this page. We have a Fulani. I can't call him a Fulani brother because I'm not a brother to any Fulani. He's here. American Black is here. I'll give him a 2 minutes grace to tell us why he's here. I can't just ignore him that I will not give him the mic. I gave you the mic to unmute yourself and tell us why you are on our stage. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I know that you apparently mentioned me, but I just want to be clear. The only thing that I want to see for Nigeria is peace. You know, I lost an uncle in the war of Igbo aggression. I lost an uncle in that war. And so I don't want to see more people lose their families. I don't want to see people starve. I don't want to see people kill each other over nothing, over something that is real and never been real, and it's frankly unrealistic, which is an independent Biafra. That's never happening. We will never allow it to happen because it's not a thing, right? And you're putting bodies and people's lives at risk for a fantasy, right? It's a rainbow. It's a unicorn. It's never happened.
Excuse me. Hold on there. We cannot entertain you here.
No,
we rule that.
You shouldn't allow this idiot. He is telling the blood.
Please, allow him.
Hold on a minute.
Marcus, can you hear me? Marcus, please. Allow him. 1 minute. Allow him. I'm not just allow him.
Allow him.
But Nigerians made great strides even since the 1970s, right? We have our own sort of version of NASA, right? We can launch satellites into space. We're members of OPEC, and there needs to be a lot more development in the north of Nigeria, obviously. So we're pouring resources there, but you know, it's a superpower. There are 200 million Nigerians. 1 in 5 people on Earth are Nigerians. Why would we give that up, right? For some dream of, everyone gets their own country. Yeah, it would be nice if every ethnic group got their own country, but that's not how the world works, right? There are Kurds who don't have their own country, Palestinians who don't have their own country, Black Americans, they don't have their own country.
Please,
let's learn to work together and live in harmony.
Speak.
We can have peace. Why have we abandoned peace?
American Black.
Hold on a minute. Ifeanyi, hold on, please, just 1 minute. Different writers, you are not hearing Ifeanyi. Please go out and come back again because everyone can hear what we are saying. It's only you. Please just go out and come back and we give you the co-host again. Please. Thank you. Tiffany, continue.
American Black, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Afani.
Okay, outside what you just said now, you have another question. You have a question outside your suggestion. Yes, you just made a suggestion. You add what you have in mind. Are you getting me? Outside that, do you have any question for us?
Yeah. So, do you believe that Igbos can live in peace in Nigeria and prosper in Nigeria as they do today? Because you guys are one of the wealthiest ethnic groups in Nigeria. So what is the impetus for you leaving?
Listen. You're in America. You should know the difference between question and suggestion.
All right. So why do you need to leave? Why is it necessary? Why are you willing to risk the lives of millions of people to leave Nigeria? Tell us.
Ifeanyi, please, before you respond to his suggestion or question, whatever he calls it, please, here, if he comes in here and requests for history, he should go online, even if there's nothing, he should allow someone else to educate him. If he doesn't know anything about the history of Biafra, he should go online and educate himself. Not coming here and behaving like an ignorant. So please, we cannot take this kind of thing again after this one, because he's here trying to tell us he lives in America, and he knows that Americans fought a brutal war to be free, and he wants us to continue being enslaved and subjugated in Nigeria. And he says we are very that Biafrans are rich. Why cannot? How can you be in America and tell us how to live our lives in our own land? He's an idiot. So please, you go ahead.
He's a very, very big idiot. Very, very big idiot.
I told you earlier that guy will come and distract us and change the topic.
Yes. You know, that this adage that said that we should bring your friends close, bring your friends close, then you bring your enemies more closer, so that you will know what their plans are. I bring this guy up on purpose, so that our Ojudua brothers that are here, our Amazonian brothers that are here, Middle Belton brothers are here, and one Nigerian is that are here, to listen and hear what a Fulani man that has been born and raised up in America, his view on what life is all about. This is the only reason I gave him. The moment I cited him, I was the one that invited him to come and speak. Are you getting me? So this is the reason why I gave him the mic. For us to know the agenda of the people that we are dealing with. Home and abroad, they are one. The same nomadic people. There's no difference among them. Because why I'm doing this is for those people that will say, there are some Fulanis that are good. There's no good Fulani anywhere. Fulani has one agenda for Africa. And that agenda is to conquer everybody, to conquer every land. That is the agenda. And there's no educated among them. There's no intellectual among them. They are one. They are nomadic in nature. One agenda, one thing is what they are speaking. And that is the agenda. Once they were born, that thing will be inculcated into them. Are you getting it? So for us to know where we are pitching our tent, you know that if we will fail to restore Odudua, to restore our lost glory, these people, these Marodians, will come to your palace and discredit it. Thank you, my brothers. That's why I said, let's not just attack him. Let him air that his stupidity. And he has done that. And we now know what all of them, because he's representing, it's a U.S. born and raised, can speak like this. How much more those that are living in Chad and those that are living in other African countries? Thank you, my brothers, as I will call on my brother Anna Ario. I don't know if you're there. Anna Ario, if you're there, unmute yourself and speak. If you're not, okay, Anna Ario is there.
I'm here. I'm here. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. All right.
We can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Once more. I purposely wanted you guys to let him speak because I have not been going around the spaces to hear what they're saying. You see, this exact arrogance, of we cannot allow you to do that. Or in all this, these cocky talks.
Please check your back.
Sorry.
There's a background noise coming from your side. Please, do you mind?
All right. Let me see if I can.
I'm coming
out
in darkness like that. The enemies we are fighting.
Arrogance in them that
I don't think some of our people know
that they can do whatever they want.
The kind of people we are dealing with.
That is why they are cooking up so many people on Twitter to start making fun of people's identity. You can imagine the likes of you know them all. These people like him telling you that giving you the question, why do we think that why do Igbos want to leave Nigeria while they are prospering? Who is prospering in Nigeria?
Why not? What should we be doing in
Nigeria?
Nigeria?
Who is prospering like without politics? Do you know what they have to do to prosper? He is the primordial example of why you should leave Nigeria. You know, people don't understand what Nigeria portends, or Nigeria, what it portends to you all. Whether you are from Yoruba, whether you are from Igbo, whether you're from Biafra, whether you are from the houses. There's no houses anymore. There's no house of Fulani. There's only the Fulanis. We all are aware what happened to them. He is in America. I was tweeted about America not being a multicultural state. That America is not a multicultural. Someone started writing nonsense. I told them, if America is a multicultural state, you'd have had for Sharia law and other laws to accommodate the multiplicity of the or multiplicity of the nation. But there's nothing like that. There's none. You understand what America did to become the United States they call themselves today? You know, they had the Native Americans. You know what happened to them? That exactly will be your fate in Nigeria or in Nigeria, whatever you call it. Very, very soon. Very soon. You continue to patch yourself. We going to accommodate them. We are brothers. The person is even telling you that why do you want to leave Nigeria? Did you know who created Nigeria? Or Nigeria, whatever you might call it. He knows. Let me not ask that stupid question. He knows who created Nigeria. He knows why Nigeria was created and handed over to his kinsmen, to the Fulanis. That's why he was so audacious to tell you that you cannot leave. You cannot leave. And let me if he's there, let me make one thing specifically to him. You see, it is not about making noise anymore now. It's not about making noise. It's not about telling me that you cannot leave. If you think I cannot leave, come and make me stay. Come and make me stay. Nigeria will become your doom. Nigeria will become your doom if you keep on supporting one Nigeria. Nigeria will doom you all. And I swear to you, if it is not today, it will take years. You will live to regret it. Yeah. You want Peter Obi to become, if you are here, you want Peter Obi to become your president. It's a very good lofty aspiration. But remember, it's a fixed term of office. He's going to leave. You'll be there in perpetuity. You'll never see that place again, ever in your life. You want Peter to be right? He will not win. I can assure you that he will never win. But if you validate Nigeria, which we cannot allow ever again, if you validate it, that you are gone. You are gone. If you come out to clamor for
for Biafra because the candidate didn't win. They will this time around they will kill both you and your family. The United States will look the other way. Can't you see what they're doing? Can't you see what the embassies are doing to Nigeria? Can you see a Nigerian embassy in UK or a Nigerian embassy in US telling the United States citizens, if you have to get to a PVC and vote? They can never do that. If you try that nonsense, you are gone. They will remove you from that place. But you see what they are doing. You see the UK Prime Minister Katrina Lama. See what she's doing. You see what she was doing. So then you go and get your PVC, and you guys have no idea what surreptitiously what that means. They are playing ping pong with your brains because you guys are all wrong. You are fools. If you understand what they are doing there, if you understand why they are pushing you we are going to make sure that Nigeria election is free and fair. If you understand the primordial reason that are benefiting from you won't see them there. You won't see them telling you there is unity in diversity, all those garbage. You won't see them. But because they know that you guys can be manipulated psychically. That's exactly what they're doing. They want to tell you, we are going to make sure there's visa ban if you are involved in election rigging. Those things to make you buffoons in Nigeria to say, oh yeah, they are trying to make this thing. That's not what they're doing. That's not exactly what they're doing. If you don't learn today, you will learn. No, very soon you will learn. You see Nigeria. Nigeria, if you don't see the end of Nigeria, Nigeria will see your end very soon. Very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, Anaria. Thank you so much for your wonderful submission. We have a lot of people here that want to speak. I have my Yoruba brother here. Please, your name is hard for you to pronounce, but I found there's something attached to your name, Foundation TV. Please, unmute yourself and speak to both your Yoruba brothers and our Oduduwa and our Biafran brothers. Please, unmute yourself if you're there. And my brother Chukukadidia will get ready. Oromo, I see you. You will speak. Go ahead, my Yoruba brother, Foundation TV, please. No time. Foundation TV, are you there? Can somebody pronounce this name? Ishokan. Okay, it's not there. My brother Chukukadidia, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. I was busy, but as soon as I heard that American Fulani, I said I must come on air. But already, the brother that just spoke, Anaria, did justice to it. Because I'm in a very good position. I lived in America for a very long time. And also, I grew up in the north and I can speak Fulani, Hausa, and all the rest. That guy is deluded. He's an idiot. I'll say it to his face. He's deluded. He's an idiot. But I'm glad our brothers here, refining, mouthpiece, put him in his place. Especially mouthpiece. Don't give him an iota. The guy is deluded. He's a fool. He's an incompetent. If you are abusing a woman in a relationship, in a marriage, and you're asking her why do you want to live, what an idiot. What a question. Huh? You beat me and you ask me why you're crying. But the only thing I can add to this is my people, just to back up what my brothers and sisters in this struggle are saying. Let us not be distracted. Let us not listen to any person that is talking about election. Let us not listen to any person that is talking about one Nigeria. They can continue one Nigeria. Once in Sudan, now there's South Sudan. If you're South Sudanese, if you want to go to North Sudan to go live, go there and live. But however, let us go get our Biafra. And those guys from middle belt and all those, stuff. Let's get Biafra. We'll do another referendum. If you guys want to have your Delta Republic, whatever you want to have, you can have it. But let's get one thing first, Biafra.
And we're on a countdown. Hamadike is there, the sacrificial lamb, mother and father dead. Some of us are here yelling and talking and chatting rubbish. While man has lost his mother and father for a struggle. That same man where he is right now, if he wants $10 billion now, they will use the oil money and give it to him. But he says, all of you are not part of the only part of it. Nobody can stop us. Let me rest my case here just to back up that man, calling American stuff. He should not be allowed into our space at all. Thank you, Mouthpiece. Libyan Princess, for putting it first.
Thank you, my brother Chuku Kadibia. You are blessed. Thank you for
Thank you so much for that, Chuku Kadibia. Thank you.
Without wasting much of our time, our Yoruba brother Foundation TV, are you on mic now? Unmute yourself. Foundation TV, are you there? Okay. Urumo, unmute yourself in 2 minutes. Tell us.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity to speak. It is good to hear the sentiments of Nigerians. I'm an American. I'm a Black American. My family's from America, and it's good that we can find out what's going on the ground in Nigeria. I just want a little clarification of what can we do to help? What can we do to assist and give you guys a voice? But I will say it is a little hard because, I mean, a lot of our ancestry in America is Fulani, and they have contributed a lot to America historically. So, yeah, I just want to know what you guys would want us to do.
Wrong. If I understand your question, you want to say anything, Mouthpiece?
I wanted to ask you if you want to answer him, or so you can go ahead. If not, I can answer him.
Let me. I want you to discuss. Rumor, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You're a Fulani man, right?
I'm a Black American, but a lot of our ancestry is Fulani, from Fuda Toro and Fuda Jam.
Okay, and you asked me how will you help to put a voice to what you are saying?
Correct.
Okay. The only way you put a voice to what you are saying is to tell the Fulani brothers, more especially those in America, you know how you communicate yourself. Tell them that we are ready to go back home. They shouldn't take us for granted. That these people are ready to take their land back. That is the only way you can help. And no other way. Tell them that anyone that comes to Biafra land will die in Biafra land. That they should go to any other place that they want to conquer, but it's not Biafra land. And not Oduduwa land. And not the Little Belt. And not Ambazonia. At any Fulani in any of these locations, not you didn't come for business, you come for land grabbing and massacring of the indigenous persons, that such person will not go back to tell the story. That is the only way you can help. Thank you, my brother, for that wonderful question. God bless you. I call on my Yoruba brother. You just said something now. My Yoruba brother, meet yourself. You asked for the mic. You be ready. Fight my song or pronounce it strongly, please.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Go ahead. I can hear you.
All right. So my name is Comrade. I'm from Rwanda, and I hail all my dear brothers. Greetings to Mazi and Samuel for the great job, and greetings to our own leader, Emeritus Professor Banja, the great commander in chief, of Yoruba land, Chief Shimson, Dr. Sunday, Adeni Adeyemo, greetings to them all. Actually, I want to confess. I want to say something about what one of the Fulani that says so raise the voice. I would say, like what our brother said to him, that you should tell that they should complete the upper line and the lower line, the south line. That one other thing to let out our brother to understand. I would say he's not my brother because he's part of Fulani, no matter what. But being that outside, I believe we're more educated than back. So what I would just tell that person is, you should know where we are coming from. We are not the same thing. We are different nationality, and the place called itself Fulani, and never can subdue the people that they are well intelligent, like Biafra, like YORUBA, like another person, because they are well educated, they are well brilliant, more than them. So there is no way the British that take us, that force us to say we are not. Right. So the only thing you know, when we are boxing, we are totally culture, in language, even in heritage, or the more they have propagated body and make us and what is called one is dead because we are speaking in English. I started speaking in Yoruba now, or my Biafra brother started speaking in Yoruba. We are nothing. So we have nothing in common. So because we are able to understand you because you are in English, which is American English. That's why we can hear you. It started the Fulani language. So that's the reason why we say the union that they have brought upon us, that they forced it on us, not that we say we want it, but forced it on us. Since 100 years, people have more than that. We say we don't want that union anymore. And this is the message we put your Chinese brothers, that we want them to evacuate every life, all their life, all of the father, all the living girls that we have nothing. That's the only thing. So please, all my Biafra brothers, all my other brothers, we want peace and want love between each other. So that all these qualities will never. So like the other brother I say, you want to learn. What I will just say, I will say, know that that during Biafra, him himself come to Nigeria and come and live there. I started working there. So now see the kind of thing we are facing here. If you know he really want peace, and let him come and test that peace that says in Nigeria, which means that we know we are there, we don't want that peace anymore. We want our own nation. All Biafra nation, all of the poor nation, all middle belt, whichever way. But I believe by Odudua and Yoruba and Biafra, they have got our fear. And God will bless everyone. I just thanks.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, my Odudua brother, for that wonderful submission and for that awareness. God bless you.
Thank you, comrade. Ifeanyi, can you hear me? Ifeanyi, can you hear me?
Lord, please unmute yourself.
Ifeanyi, can you hear me?
Lord, please unmute yourself.
Ifeanyi, mouthpiece is calling you. Mouthpiece is calling you, Ifeanyi.
Loud is not there. Okay.
I'm right here. I think mouthpiece was calling out to you. You didn't answer.
Loud, if you say something, if you want to speak, go ahead.
I think Ifeanyi is not hearing us. Before you speak, just hold on a minute. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to.
You're not coming out. Can I please unmute yourself?
I don't know if anyone hears me fine. Does it?
I can hear him. I can hear him.
We can hear you.
He cannot hear me.
Like if our network is disordered.
Let me take him out, and then maybe he will come back.
Unmute yourself.
Let me just remove him as co-host so he can come back. Ifeanyi, I don't know, Ifeanyi, I want to, if you are there, Ifeanyi, yeah, please go out and come back because you can't hear everyone. Everyone is maybe, I don't know. Okay, I think he has gone out. So please, the thing is, I could see in the comment section where the idiot, the American whatever, was threatening me. He said, the last time we came, you were nearly erased. Next time will not be as gracious. So what I can say to him is that, like, I'm a woman, but I'm an Amazon. And like I said, let them come to Biafra land again, and they will see what we mean. Because now, we the show. We don't just make noise. We the show. Mr. Sense, are you hearing what I'm saying?
I can hear you, Biafra loud.
Yeah, sure, I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's lovely. Okay, now, who was the next person that Ifeanyi called before? Let me.
It is I.
Let me bring back Ifeanyi because it's like they're just messing him up. Just 1 minute, everyone, please. Let's bring back Ifeanyi. Let's just bring him as co-hosts. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Who's the next person that Ifeanyi called before he went out, please?
I think it is I.
Okay. All right then. Please go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everybody. Permit me to make a suggestion. Mouthpiece. I think in the course of these conversations, in my humble opinion, I'm suggesting we should have something like, somebody that is willing, if he can take it upon himself or herself, to make something like minutes, let me put it that way, minutes of pertinent issues that come up in the course of our discourse on spaces like this. Because what just happened now, from what you said, that the so-called American black, he sent you a message or tweet or whatever, saying that last time they came, that they almost wiped us out, that if they happen to come again, that they wouldn't be as gracious. I think that is a really good intel he just gave us, that people like him in the other parts of the world, that they are also gathering against us, even as we are having our own gatherings, looking for ways forward, to be able to liberate ourselves from this British mess called Nigeria, or whatever the hell it is called. Yeah. First off, I want to say something. I want to react to the so-called American black, because walai, my eye don't see pepper, my eye don't see shake. See Aboki, see Fulani person, where be see ordinarily, suppose they inside bush, they drink milk directly from the cow breast. Suppose they inside bush, they suck milk directly from cow breast, in him and the ancestors, and the entire family suppose they inside one jungle like that. Suck milk directly from cow and even goat, because in America, by mistake, because say British people come do Nigeria anyhow, carry power put for inside their hand. He come manage go America, they speak supple for me. You want tell me say if you speak American pass me, see a bookie will be so ordinary, suppose they inside bush, they gather firewood, they carry they suck milk directly from cow breast. They speak.
Don't mind. Smell. Don't mind the smell.
Yeah, imagine. So I believe that we should take this thing seriously. This guy has just given us intel without knowing it. He just volunteered a great deal of intel to us right now. He told us that even in this 21st century, that they are still gathering against the people of God. They are still gathering against us, planning on things, how they are going to contribute to this war that is forthcoming. Because by and by, the war is already here upon us. We will not just come here on these spaces and speak grammar and vent our angers, and we will not leave here with anything. If we can come up with somebody to do this duty, it is a duty, then those key pertinent points we are taking out from here, it is going to be most definitely useful to us. It is a one family thing we are doing. Forget how we convey the message or how we put these intels to work. But I think it will go a long way. That is one. Secondly, the other dude came here. He's a Fulani man. He said, you asked him if he's American. He said he's a black American. Man, that is the extent that people from Africa, they have been bastardized into becoming third-class citizens. I don't even think they are third-class citizens. I think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say that these people have settled. They are beneath the pile. Why would anybody describe himself as a black American or black person? Have you ever seen a black person in your life before? Do you know what it means to be black? Are you the same color as the tire on your? That is the color of the tire that you are driving in your car. Do you know that is the real definition of black? Now, why would you describe yourself as black? Everything that is bad in this life, blacklist, black day, black Friday, black everything is black, yet you identify as black. Man, until we begin to decolonize our minds, we are not making any way. We are not going anywhere. We are still in the mess where we are. Imagine an African person is telling you that he's a black person. Man, let me tell you, it is either you are an American or you are not an American. And as far as I know, America is for those people whose skins are light-skinned. If you are not a light-skinned person, man, fool yourself all you like. You are not an American. They have told you how many times will they tell you before you know that you are not an American. So this fight of this Biafran thing we are fighting, we are trying to believe. These people, they sit back where they are. They turn their backs, like it's none of their business. They're speaking all those the American bullshit. They're my business, man, nigga. But these guys don't know that we are fighting to liberate everybody whose skins are the same as ours, who's brown skinned or whatever you want to call it, who is originally from Africa. They sit back there as it's none of their business. So my brothers, I want to encourage us. I want to encourage every single one of us. Anybody that has ever identified with Biafra, everybody that has ever stood against Nigeria, I want to congratulate you. We are making headway, man. You don't know what we are doing, but these things we are doing, we are making headway. I saw a video of that lousy bitch that calls herself the High Commission of whatever, UK, whatever in Nigeria. You see the desperation in her tone. You think she is making a video encouraging to get to PVC to come and vote. That is the truest definition of desperation. Because these people know that if we are able to withstand this election come 2023, that she will not have any retirement when she eventually retires and go back to that fucked up country. She's going to have to work for the rest of her life, because all the money they used to take care of her in her old age, in her pension years and whatever, retirement,
the money will stop. The money is coming from our father's land. If we are able to take back our father's land, she will have to go back and go and start farming, or maybe she will have to go and do nanny for one of our country people that are richer than their own families. So thank you, my people. God bless us all. I yield the mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Ifeanyi, welcome back. I just want to tell you something, Biafra Loud. You can see this space is recorded, and also Ifeanyi, who is the co-host, also notes down every single thing that is being said in this space. So you don't have to worry. He will bring it up. That's he's so good at what he does. So no shaking. Okay, go ahead, Ifeanyi. Welcome back.
Thank you, my sister Marcus. Thank you, my brother Biafra Loud, for that wonderful observation. And we are taking record of everything you are saying. That's why this space is being recorded. Thank you so much. I want to recognize our big brother that is here and in the person of Sonny Abarawa. I just saw him now. Sonny Abarawa, I send you the my place if you have a chance, if you're not less busy, if you're not busy, please accept the request and come up and speak to Biafrans and Oduduwas. And I can see my brother also from the Oduduwa side, Matthias. Matthias, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sending you the mic so that you come and speak to both of us, the Oduduwas and the Biafrans. And Chizitere, I've been sending you the mic. You said you want to speak. I've been sending you the mic, but you're not accepting it. Please accept it and come up and speak. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Omuchineke, and my Oduduwa brothers, and also to the Amazonians. We salute you all. Mouthpiece, Biafran, Writers of Conscience, Ifeanyi, and every other person I don't see their full names there, please. I'm so delighted, and I am moved when I jump into the space and then I see you guys are engaging the audience to keep them updated with the happenings of today. And kudos to you all. So I appreciate your work. And I must also remind you guys that it's not everyone that are listening in this space are actually the people you may think they are. Because I just came in and I listened to someone that say we're a Black American. The Black American may not even be an American. The Black American should be one of the 5,500 recruits of DOS that we paid to come in and be distracting you whenever you're focused and discussing something. So always keep focus and then forget about some of the nuisance that you'll be seeing on the comment section. Our focus is Biafra. Our focus is also Oduduwa nations. And our focus is also the Amazonian nations. Now, there is nothing the zoo will do that will stop us. The genocidal tendencies that they will come up with, which they have done before and they are still doing, is not going to deter us, not one iota. So to the Biafran people and to lovers of freedom, we encourage you to stand fast and maintain your ground on no elections in Biafra land, because the people at the forefront of the struggle are not actually relenting in any way. Every day we are reinforcing and we are getting more power from Chukwu Okike. And please, if you are in this space and you have not shared this broadcast, then you are not doing us any good. The share button is on top of the space. Just click the share button and you share it to your DM or you share it to your Twitter to just post it once. And then if you have like 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000 followers on your DM, that will also give the notification and this education will go far. Because we cannot stop educating people even on the very day of the elections. Let me remind us something. Even on the very day that
Oyendu was seen in Nigeria in chains. That very day, the DOS members were still using MNK's Twitter's handle to talk to their friends. So they tweeted that very day, and the posts are there. What point am I making? That even on the eve or even on the very happening of the Biafra or on that day of the elections, you should not expect anybody to stand down. So we will continue to preach. Some say we talk too much, we preach too much, but there is one thing they need to understand. It took MNK years to talk and to educate people for them to come to the understanding that we have one common enemy, and that common enemy is the jihad in one Nigeria, which we all have to fight out. It took MNK years to be able to open the eyes of my Oduduwa brothers before they came to the realization and understanding that there is a common enemy somewhere. It took years for MNK to also educate everybody to come to the understanding and knowledge that the Oduduwas and the Biafrans, they are not enemies. That the real enemies are the ones that brought our two heads to jam, sowing a seed of discord, which to this very day some people are yet to wake up from it. So if MNK had taken over 10 or 12 years to educate people, and the brain box of people have not fully resetted, how many years were we don't enter? We never till now. So our own just the start. So 2023 elections is the confluence time where people will see what will happen. From there, they will understand what it means, consistency personified. Because this is what we have been doing since MNK was kidnapped. First, they wanted to scrap the ESN. This has been the handiwork of DOS members, Ejiofor, and the governors of the East. Let me also drop this one because recently, when some of you listened to the YORUBA Congress criminal, Chairman Ejiofor that was speaking, there is something he said that many people have overlooked. He said, and I quote, they have a new group of people now that are taking charge of the recruitment of some criminal talks that will be used for the elections, before the elections, and after the elections. And he said the name of this group is Anyandibo. Anyandibo. He went on to say that Waneze Ndibo were being moronic in nature. So they use their left leg and then they kick them away. They set up a new group that they are now working with the Zoo government, especially the ones that we have in Biafra land, the slaves that we have, the stooges that we have in the name of rulers, because they are no leaders. They owe no quality of leaders. So when we regard them as leaders, we make a mistake of destroying the future and generations and prospects of our children and families yet unborn. Our focus is to make sure the zoo is crippled, and we have been doing that, and the evidences are there and they are crying every day. Yet they say the Oduduwa agitators and the Biafran agitators are noisemakers of the media, but when we speak, the entire nation comes to a standstill. We are here just as we gather here now on this Twitter speaking. They don't regard us. And that person that called himself American Black or Black America, it was there writing rubbish on the comment section. The day we say sit at home in solidarity with Oyendo, in solidarity with Biafrans, in solidarity with protests of whatever kind that we do, he will also sit at home. Because do not be surprised that that criminal that you see there is in Biafra land. He will obey what we say and will not be able to go out, because if he goes out, the Zoo government with their agent will still use his head for bread and akara. But when he comes here, he will be making noise. So we don't need to be distracted by what they are saying. Please, the message should continue. I love what you guys are doing. I may not be available on the Twitter space all the time, but whenever I find myself in, I will come in and then do my own. Thank you all, and I appreciate you all.
I know they will come
Remember,
now.
please, remember, please, remember, please,
Man, they will come.
remember, please, to pray for Onyendu, pray for the Dragon, Master Simonepa, pray for ESN. We are using Psalms 35 to pray from now till next week. Psalms 35 from verse 1 to the last part of the verse. And on this very note, the Psalms reading and the prayer is not just to the Biafran people and the front runners, it is also to the Oduduwa people, because the Oduduwa people are running on the same pace with us. So when we move, we carry them along, and when they move, they also carry us along. The allegiances of the Biafran and the Oduduwa people keeps on, and it is firing and intensifying every day. Like our dragon will say, what you don't know is bigger than you, and more will be unveiled in no distant time. I salute you all. Keep up the faith.
Thank you so much, Barawa. Thank you, brother. Back to you, Ifan.
Thank you so much, my brother Sonia Barawa. Thank you for coming around. We are so blessed for your presence here today, and the thoughts and your advice and the awareness you guys have been creating, if not because of you people that joined in to come out among these 100 men that Mazin Namdekan is looking for. I don't know what we'll be doing today. If not that you all support Simon Eba to create the awareness, and today we find ourselves here that the Nigerian government is creating the foundation of everything that is holding it together, is collapsing and going to collapse completely in 2 days from now. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. And on the prayers, we all have heard it. We've been on this prayer since the day it was 40 days for us to go. We are on 40 days prayers, and it will run through. Tomorrow we'll continue with the Psalm 35 that we've been given to pray. We'll pray with that list till the 5 days and last. Then we'll continue with the one we've been doing. So God bless us all. As I call on our brother,
sorry.
Here.
Hello, Ifani. Please, we must end this at 20 minutes past 8 Nigeria. I mean Biafra time. 20 minutes past 8 Biafra time. That is 30 minutes. That's what we have.
Okay.
Thank you.
Our brother Kiki Studios, I've been sending you mic, but you're not speaking, you're not accepting it. I'll call on our Oduduwa brother Matthias that is here. Please, Matthias, unmute yourself and talk to us. Thank you.
We appreciate everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you're hearing us from around the globe. We appreciate our Ududua and our Biafra brothers and our Ududua brothers also being in this place and when it has started. We appreciate Almighty God to guide us to this very time, this very moment. This is the call to restore our lost glory. Yes, that's it. This is the call to restore our lost glory. We are the aboriginals of the land. Yes, we are the aboriginals of the land. We are the owner of this land. Nobody owns it. Fulani Maoridas are not the owner of our land. Don't let them to scare you or put fear in you. Yes, don't let them put any fear in you. As you can all see now, it's already showing this is the time for the revolution to happen. So, as you can all see right now, today, I witnessed so many people. They were, trying to talk about those that they have clamped down on, those freedom fighters that have clamped down so far, like our brother, our man, our resilient man, Mazin Namikani, and our father, Chief Dr. Sunday Adeyemo Idowu. God Almighty keep them for us. We really appreciate God because He has really used those are prominent fathers for us. So we witness so many people there. Let's say we have followed all these people that were talking about they see the truth back then. Because right now today people are complaining, some are rejecting the old naira note and something like that. People are complaining, people are already lamenting, some are crying, some are feeling like how is going to do it. People are now stuck Oh yeah, that's good. That's what we even want. Yes, because this agenda has been planned for so many years back, and we've been telling them, we've been trying to tell them that this is the time for us to go home. But people were like, no, what are you trying to say? Why are you doing this? What are you saying? Why are you far, far, far? God is great. God is great. And I believe our brother spoke the last time. Told us, remind us that we should remember to always pray also. Prayer is important, but action is also what is also important. Let us pray. We that we believe in prayers, let us pray. We that we believe in actions, let us put our effort in the actions. And we that we believe in traditional prayers also, let us please Ekateramo, as you want to say, Ekateramo, and the shape. That's the that's the caliber of Mira. So this is the time for freedom to restore our lost glory, because our glory is lost. Um, and then I always say this. I appreciate all our forefathers. Most of our forefathers that were trying to fight. That were trying to create uh, uh, the like how do I even say it? uh, foundation. Yeah, foundation. There were some were trying to lay the foundation for this struggle some back then, but they were trying to silence them. We appreciate God that now it has surfaced again. So, like, what I'm trying to say now is like our father, our Biafra brother again, Odumegu, Ojukwu, may so rest in peace. So we continue to fight for him. And our fathers also, and also our father, our late sage, Obafemi Awolowo, though he was trying to be so was trying to please the North sometimes, but don't care what that goes. He also loved Yoruba, so he's also our leader also. And, we remain focused. We remain focused on the fight for freedom. Yoruba nation is going back. Biafra nation is going back. We are almost there. Don't let us be. Um, we don't need to shake. Don't let our leg to shake. Let us be. Don't let us be deceived, because there are some things that they are trying to create. They are trying to create some false things, post online to define us as terrorists and some other things. So, but we should always try to receive that. We should always give it to them back to back. Yes, back to back. Because it's time to restore our lost glory. The nation moving back, the nation moving back. I appreciate you all. So, thank you very much, my brother. And let me speak to you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother Matthias. Thank you so much for the work you're doing for the Oduduwa nation, for the restoration of the Oduduwa nation, and in extension in our collaboration to restore our both nations. Thank you. Keep on keeping on. Our victory is at hand. Thank you so much. Before I call on our critics brother that is here, I would like my own sister, Chizikere, to unmute herself and speak. Let's hear the voice of another lady before we call it a day. Please, Chizikere, unmute yourself. Thank you.
Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, Oduduwas, and good evening, all the hosts, and good evening, the house in general. Good evening, Aquarawa. Good evening. Yeah, I'm sorry I came late. Okay, yeah, I went out and I was on my way. I'm speaking the thing with the forgetting, and I wouldn't want that. So I got home now. I decided it won't take me time because I was struggling. I don't know how to come to Twitter. This is my first time anyway. So thank you. At least you tutored me something this evening by coming to Twitter, knowing how to join. Thank you. And about the topic at hand, Biafra and Oduduwa are here to restore their lost glory. Of course, yes, they have come to retrieve retrieve back their lost glory due to propaganda that they've been told from the liars and the British especially, and that was the reason why they what will I say, that they stopped the history from school. You know, they banned history from school so that our children will not know anything that's happened. And they're still with such propaganda, such as this man in America that called himself black, whatever he called himself, a Fulani guy. We can hear how he sounded. Okay. So this is one thing I love about them. Okay. No matter wherever they are, they stick to the one. And I love all the topics that have been raised and how we have argued about it for unity. Okay. Now look at every Fulani in every place. Whether in America, whether in Japan, whether in Saudi Arabia, whether in Sudan, all of them, they think alike. They think alike. That guy is in America speaking for them, but still have such a myopic thinking. Imagine if that guy should have been in Nigeria. How many people he would have sent down the 6 feet? He is in America, sounding the way he's sounding. You encroach my land that does not belong to you. The Allah that you called brought you to this world, placed you in your own desert land, brought me to this world. Chukukike Adama brought me to this world, put me in the southern part of Nigeria. Now you are authoritatively, telling me that as a marauder that you are, that you have 90% to come to my land without what will I say? Without anybody refusing you, and you have all right to kill me and take over my land and turn it to be a desert. Do I look like you, sweetheart? Do I dress like you, sweetheart? Do we have things in common, sweetheart? Nothing. Why you want to be in the southern part of Nigeria is because of the things, the resources that is emanating from our land, from our soil. Okay, your own land is desert. Okay, and of course you had one of your elites. They said any gold seen in Zamfara belongs to the Zamfara people, not Nigeria. Okay, but all the mineral resources, okay, that is coming from the southern part of Nigeria belong also to the Fulanis, not even to the Hausas we have. You people are marauders. You go to your Arab brothers. If those can chase you, you are coming to my own land that I will not chase you with all your pride. Yeah? Now you feel that we cannot chase you away because your brothers are in the hem of affairs, isn't it? Bringing hundreds of Fulani men to stand one Biafran man or one Oduduwa man. You think you people will be able, okay, to outwit them? You think? If not for the guns, that you people have been equipped with, that is why you can stand and talk authoritatively that you people own Nigeria. Now, dear friends, and Oduduwa, this is a cause study for us all. Okay. I am not a Yoruba person. It is not the Igbos that they are killing, it's the Yorubas. Now, we should use our tongues to count our teeth. Dear Southerners, I call us Southerners. I don't have to start differentiating. Even in America, he still believes in what the people in Daura are believing on. The ones in Sudan are believing on. Did you see how they're chasing them in Sudan? Did we all see? Where are our Ohanezes? Ohaneze in America. WIC, are you listening to your fellow man in America speaking for them, telling you that those your lands in the south part of Nigeria that they have come to grab them. Ohaneze, are we listening? The one Gumi is telling us is still a child's play. The one Pantami has already informed us is that is still a preamble. Look at this person in America for you to know their agendas. Okay, so if the Oduduwas and the Biafras wouldn't come together, oh my God, I am sorry. All of you clamoring for P2B, are you people listening? Oh my God. All of you clamoring for P2B, my sweet Oduduwas that are clamoring for Amadigo Fatiku say, have you people seen it? All of you, oh, Jagaban, Daddy Wanope Wale, are you people hearing it? Did you hear it from somebody in America that was born and bred there? Did you people listen to him? So thank you very much. Having heard all what they have said and the threaten that they have threatened our lovely sister, that is the host, it's all taken into cognizance. Okay. Biafra, Oduduwa, we are one. Oduduwa will surely emerge. Biafra will surely emerge. Okay. Will be alive to raise up the flag of Biafra. And his spiritual son, in the person of Mazi Samuel Egba, our spokesperson, will be side by side with Chistremaza Namodekano. While our father, Professor Akintoye, and my uncle, Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Iboho, and my sweet brother Koiki Media, they will also be side by side. When we are lifting Biafra, we are lifting Oduduwa. I rest my case. God bless us. Thank you.
God bless you. Oh, just that God bless you. God bless you so much. Our big friend Amazon. Yeah. So if I go ahead and continue, please.
Thank you so much, my own sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming around. After Critics News, please. Critics News, omit yourself after you will hear from Eunice and Paul Ezema will speak to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Good evening to the host. Good evening to the co-host, Akbarawa, and all the freedom lovers in this forum. I believe you guys can hear me clearly.
Yes, you're hearing.
Okay, Imela, thank you. All right, I'm happy to be on this space this evening. And Ifeanyi has been inviting me for some time, but I was in a very noisy place. That's why I couldn't pick up. So on the issue on ground, everybody can hear or have seen what the Fulanis have in mind for us. But the only thing I'm ashamed of is of our brothers and sisters that has gone far, like in the US, who has been there for so long, and they have made it. But when it comes to reality, you see that they are not helping matters at all. A lot of them, those people who are supposed to be speaking, but this guy who is in US is also backing the overtaking of our ancestral land. So our people must be resolute. One thing I want to let our people from the Oduduwa side to know is that they also need to apply more pressure. Because there was something I had in mind since Tinubu, a lot of them say, oh, Tinubu should be the president based on sentiment and brotherliness. I said, okay, maybe that's going to solve a problem. But when this woman who has been granting interview on different platforms spoke, there is something she said that caught my attention. She said that when the woman asked her for his blueprint, he said that if he step on toes that they are going to kill him. That was when I knew that there is no hope, because I know that Tinubu, if he misses it this time, there is no other opportunity for him. But Tinubu is also afraid. Tinubu is also afraid. So what that means is that there is nothing at this particular point in time that is going to stop the encroachment of the Fulani criminal terrorists who are coming to our different locations and be killing us. So everybody has to, be on guard. Even our Dudua people. The thing don't pass waiting they do with protests. I saw when they had a protest last time in Ojota how some of them were killed by the Nigerian police. So I want to encourage them to also try and re-strategize because the heat is getting so much. And our Biafrans at home, those who think that Obi is coming to change anything, I've said this severally on my platform, and that P2B cannot change a thing. Anybody who is thinking that P2B is going to change a thing, good luck, Jonathan couldn't change, Obasanjo couldn't change. So nobody. I don't think that P2B is stronger than Obasanjo. Good luck, Jonathan is also a smart person. If Goodluck Jonathan couldn't build the route to Tuake, even route to go to Tuake, no day. So what else? So anybody who is saying P2B is coming to fix Nigeria is equally calling Goodluck Jonathan a fool. That is what it means. But these people, Goodluck Jonathan came out and said that they chased him out of Asorok. So is it P2B that they are not going to do such thing too? There is nothing at this point in time that is going to stop the Fulani agenda. And it is in the open now with what this guy who claimed to have called from America said. That is what I want our people to know. And our people, you can see how they are being treated in all parts of the country. Yesterday in Lagos, there was a crisis between the PDP and APC. And I tweeted the video and I said, maybe P2B would also need to hire unknown government because if PDP and APC have started carrying gun this morning, then what is going to happen on the election day? Plus no PVC for our people. You are protesting. What does that show you? So that is my own take on this. Let me not take the whole time of our people. I believe that a lot of them are also realizing themselves and also want to remind them that it's a sit at home on the days that has been scheduled, I think on 23rd, on the election days. Try and sit at home. Pass the message to your loved ones because only won't. And I've never seen where the train driver has been charged for murder. Nigerian government is out there and none of them has been charged. So stay away from problems and stay in your houses. That is my own take. Thank you very much, guys, and God bless you all. I pray for Mazi Nnamdi too, and also the Biafran spokesperson, which is Mazi Simon Ekpa, for strength and energy to continue. Thank you, guys. God bless.
Thank you so much, my brother. 6 years I've been following you on Facebook. God bless you so much. God bless you so much. And our brother Koiki Media, you want to say something? Please come up. I sent you the mic. Please accept it and come up and say something, please. Now, please come up if you're free now. If not, I will call.
Thank you so much to everyone that has been able to. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hear me?
That has been able to. Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear you.
go ahead, please. 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was hearing a sound at the background. Hello, can everybody hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Eunice. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I want to thank you all and for this opportunity. Thank you, Mouthpiece. I admire your tenacity and your courage. In fact, I don't know how you do it. Thank you, Roy Fanny. I'm so sorry. 2 days ago, I wasn't able to speak because of where I was. Yes. The one that struck me.
I think this. Okay, sure. On. Okay, the space has already ended. Thank you so much to everyone. Tí ó darapọ̀ mọ́ program yẹn. Aki gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. We must use every means that we have to fight the monster known as Nigeria. Gbogbo any opportunity tá a bá lè rí pátá, òun ni ká máa fi bá wọn jà. Does not matter how small the information is, how big, we will use every resources that we have to defeat the monster known as Nigeria. Nigeria will eventually fall down. It does not matter what anybody thinks or what anybody say. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n feel pé by going for 2023 will save them. It will not save you. Bye for now. Kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàyèrè. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan tó mìíràn. Ìkẹjẹ ká máa lè pa tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòwò dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, kò sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Thank you so much. As 1 minute, yes. No, we need to play the Biafra anthem.
Wait, Daddy.
Yeah.
No,
we need to play Biafra anthem.
Huh?
The Biafra anthem.
Oh yeah, that would be played.
Yeah, we'll play the Biafra anthem.
That game?
Biafra.
Oh, the Biafra.
Biafra anthem.
You didn't tell in the morning time. That you didn't tell in the morning time or in the night time.
No,
Yeah, the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, all those on the mixer.
I could down there.
Oh, the sound is not coming out, Ke. Kábíyèsí Elédùmarè o. Sound ò jáde kẹ̀. Yeah. Lórí mixer. Yeah.
I could
Yeah, I'm coming. All right, thank you so much, everybody. I'm not being able to love the mixer.
I'll try to take a
picture. Sound ò jáde ni. I'm not being. Bye for now, everybody.